And he will look to access the boundary. Minimal risk, yes, because they've lost the two. Wide. Needed to get something on that as the batter.
He missed out. Only a feather of a touch was required for him to gain. An important passage of the play as far as Sri Lanka is concerned in this game. If they manage to play well, they'll create a chance for themselves to win this one.
Alternating between leg side and offside, Maposa. He bowls to Rajapaksa. Probably that little bit happier at Kusal Mendes. Right-hander. Big delivery here, finish off. Is looking into the distance on the leg side over mid-wicket. Kusal Mendes. And he was going there. Just not quite the length. Power play done, 25 for 2.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Getting out in this fashion. You place a mid-wicket for him and you'll pick him up. That was a lucky stroke. And then trying to fetch the ball against the angle. Only managed thick outside edge and a well-judged catch to remove Pereira. He was busy, Rajapaksa. Signal from the umpire.
It's their lowest power play score this year, Sri Lanka, in T20Is. 14 T20 internationals. Oh dear! Absolute mix-up. The throw wasn't straight, but it didn't have to be. Taylor picks it up, and they've been gifted a wicket here, Zimbabwe.
And it was Kusal Mendes who sacrificed. It wasn't his fault. His partner kept on running without acknowledging that there was no response from Mendes. And in the end, he was the one who sacrificed. Needless run out. But wicketkeeper Taylor did well. And Zimbabwe definitely controlling this game now. Kusal Mendes goes for 6, 25 for 3.
Meet new Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
Dasan Shanaka has walked out to the middle, probably earlier than he would have liked. Might even say earlier than he'd have expected. Is off the mark straight away. The fumble allows that. A bit disappointing for the fielder. Going to keep the screws on. And look at the run out. Oh, so confused, the two batters. And he just thinks there's hope there because the throw is that wide. and so starts to run. And in the end, it's not his fault. There isn't a single there. There just isn't one. Rajapaksa set off and thought it was in the gap, but it wasn't. And Zimbabwe in the end get away with that, actually, because the throw was terrible. And if it had been closer, you miss out on the opportunity. Oh, again, they're at one end. Oh, look at that for the throw. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, dear.
Rajapaksa needs to wake up. In a span of 3 deliveries, there was a confusion. And one, you're looking for those short singles. You cannot afford to vacillate. You've got to be certain with your running and calling. Oh, good throw was needed there.
And in the field, there has to be certainty with calling as well. Everybody's got to help everybody else. Fielder takes it, call keeper, call bowler, clearly. And in throwing, you've got to ensure that you get a good throw in. So not a little lob in some direction. You've got to get an accurate throw in, and you're better off just slightly late. And I don't mean take your time. I mean steady yourself and ensure you get a good throw in. You look at all the good work done here. Well, this is terrible work. They're running in the same direction. It doesn't go to either bowler or keeper because he's just lobbing it.
But at times, too much shouting doesn't help. Poming. 7 down, 28 for 3.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize for nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
Yes, well caught. 2 catches. Yeah, loving it. You're saying, yeah, it's cold. I got to keep my hands warm. Did that. And when it came towards me, easy as you like.
Or was Ramiz was suggesting you should have put those balls in your pockets.
He'll happily do that next time. Brad Evans. None for 2 was good in the previous one. He had that over where got a couple of wickets, and it was all at the start of the game as well. So set yourself up, and once you have, you've got to continue to apply the pressure and take whatever opportunity comes. And again, goodness gracious. Talk about jitters. Yeah, look at this. I'm impressed by the one on the left. There's the scaffolding right there. Look at that. Takes it and then just leans on it so it doesn't, you know, headbutt it. Oh, brilliant. Hey, hello, fellas. This is how you do it. Oh, dear. I reckon he's just got a jumbled mind there, Bhanuka Rajapaksa. So much going on with the near run-outs and so forth. And he's just tried to let loose there to perhaps break the pressure. It's not worked.
Yeah, the pressure ramped up. And one has to say, Sikandar Raza has captained the side very well. He persisted with Maposa in the power play, and when the scoring rate was required of 11, he introduced his most accurate bowler, and he was rewarded with a big wicket of Rajapaksa. Sri Lanka in strife, 29 for 4.
Kamindu Mendes walks out to the middle. Well, Sri Lanka needs somebody to bat. It's been helter-skelter for the 7 overs that have gone. There you go, there's a shot for you. We need a partnership, just some calm for a little bit.
Yeah, he was frustrated. He wasn't timing the ball well. He's a boundary hitter. He wasn't getting those and eventually tried his luck. Or should I say, tempted his fate, and fate found him.
Yeah, I really do think that he was frazzled. There's a fielder out there. Doesn't quite get to it. Leighton setting off. Might not have got to it anyway. I tell you what, being teased here with opportunity after opportunity, Zimbabwe.
That was nicely appointed fielder, especially for a left-hander who's facing a bowler, bowling round the stumps. And if a left-hander tries to use that angle, the ball goes to that direction. Now, lucky for Kamindu Mendes, timing wasn't there. Talking about Shanaka, captaining the side after a long time. He's a match winner, and a big effort is required of him.
Fielded. Excellent fielding. 33 for 4.
Acros कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
So far, the scorecard has been indicative of a fact that most of the batters struggled. Actually, misery for them. He's warming up to the job. Shanaka is relying on those dabs into the gaps for singles.
That's more like it. You heard that, keeper and straight into the keeper. Communication so important. Yes, between the batters, for obvious reasons, they've got to try and ensure they don't run each other out. But in the field, yeah, it was Marumani doing the fielding. Couldn't quite get his throw accurate enough and injured himself in the process as well. Hope he's okay. Keeping the Fizz busy. Vigotel Mobile. official mobile handset partner. Done. 38 for 4.
Onion की real power test करते हैं. Here's strength. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. Onion की real power.
Struggles for Sri Lanka at this point. 38 for 4 and nearly halfway through in terms of overs. Zimbabwe continue to put the pressure on. Graham Creamer. Yeah, shouts of 2. Not able to get back for the second. Creamer started all right in game 1, coming back after so long. There would have been some nerves there. And like with many of them, I say, well, hopefully it's like riding a bike. Doesn't really turn it that much, kind of slides onto you. Only when he really slows it up does it bite in the surface and then turn from leg to off. The KFC flip the bucket challenge. All you have to do is flip the bucket. A KFC bucket and wear it on your head as fast as you can. And the winner.
I think he's bowling with the right trajectory, because for a tall bowler to flight the ball has a peril. To land them in the right area consistently can be a hard ask. So far, a decent over. Hard ask. So far, a decent over. Didn't pick that googly.
Been under the pressure right from the start. Sri Lanka lost wickets, didn't get going. And so each of these strokes where they have a great big hoik is just to try and break the pressure, break free a little bit. Oh dear, too short and wide and put away. And experimented there, tried the flipper out the front.
Yeah, the previous delivery before this one, lack of pace was there. That's why Shanaka was beaten. More pace on this one, and that helped his cause. Managed to pick up a boundary.
Yeah, sweep shot will pick him up. 1 because of the missed field. Halfway then, Sri Lanka 45 for 4. And time for a direct.
Acros Color Safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Meet New Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
Acros Color Safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize for nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
Zimbabwe's score of 162 is looking pretty healthy at this stage. Sri Lanka, like the cold evening here, a very cold beginning. In this run chase, 10 overs, 45 for the loss of 4, and I was hoping that they'll be proactive and show a better body language, but they've really not been able to disrupt Zimbabwe from their focus. So there are two options available, I think, Russ. Oh, that's gone. No, that's an excellent option, actually, for Sri Lanka.
Disrupted the focus, right?
Yeah. So you go for a counter punch, and a massive counter punch, and Shanaka, we know, can seal the deal because he's got great hitting ability. And the other option, obviously, is to just hang in there and go hard right at the end with wickets in hand.
50s on the board finally in the 11th over. But with the required rate already up to 12, you can't leave it too late either. Because what's your capability of chasing 15, 16 and over? Only Hasaranga's in next. Then you don't have much batting left. But it's been a disappointing effort though. From Zimbabwe's point of view, take the bowling aside, the fielding's been energetic. They've been throwing themselves around. Other than that last knock-on just now, they've been outstanding. A few changes in the team. Bhanuka Rajapaksa brought back in at 4, Shanaka at 5. The balance also, Hasaranga at 7. I like the balance, the fact that you got then frontline bowlers to attack. But then the batter's got to do the job. They just look like they didn't know how to go about it.
Bowling, beautifully done. It's that man again. 100 wickets now for Sikandar. What a terrific performer he is. Not only for Zimbabwe, but world over. He's got this great ability to play the crunch moments brilliantly.
He's always doing something for his team. His effort in the middle overs with the bat is what's given them this score to bowl at. Hard to get away. And he gets a wicket as well. Kamindu Mendis for 9, Sri Lanka. Further into trouble now. 52 for 5.
Onion की real power test करते हैं. Here's strength. Hello here. Onion shampoo wins in style. Onion की real power.
Hasaranga is the new player, new batsman. And he's also gifted as a strike force. So people feel that he's a match winner with the ball. He can be a match winner with the bat also. But what about this guy? He's pretty special. Wicket to wicket. Doesn't get a lot of spin, but hard length. Wicket to wicket. Doesn't get a lot of spin, but hard length. And bowl within the stumps.
Forcing the batters to take chances because they've given nothing at all to feast on. 11 bowled, 54 for 5.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Five down. So that allows somebody like Kremer to come in and flight the ball, because now it's up to Sri Lanka how they want to go about this. They'll have to play a few big shots, and therein lies the opportunity for a leggy. That's a massive six. That is absolutely powered over long off.
That's actually the first six of the innings. Someone said needed something super. Well, Shanaka, Sri Lanka's captain for this series, former captain, now back leading the way. He's of course done so much better with his batting when he's been captain. Well, super it has to be.
Yeah, he seems to be in that mood. And he has to be on form, in that mood really, to get things working for Sri Lanka. This was a monster really. Yeah, I mean, must have stung. It's cold evening. It's a long, long hit. 102 of 51 balls. Oh, now that beat everyone. Once again, slackened the pace. Hit the length quite nicely there, the leggy.
And Zimbabwe's energy on show once again. The chase not given up. And Tino saves 2 runs for the team. Tino Maposa.
Leggies usually have this a battle within the overall battle against a fellow leg spinner, and they want to just boss the leggy because you know your skills are being challenged as a batting leg spinner. End of the over, 63 for 5. Rising to the occasion with the ball tonight, Zimbabwe. 63 for 5. He's quick through the air. Raza 1 for 18 in 3.1. That last ball bowled at 110 kmph. That is pretty swift, pretty quick. It's been given as a wide. Kind of a swerve on that one. It moved the other way.
These are skills he's brought into his game. Even you watch his run up through his career, it's evolved. He spent a lot of time with Sunil Narine. Oh dear, oh dear. Watch the running, watch where you're running.
Every dot is going to make life difficult for the Sri Lankans. Yeah, got to do that. Just rotate the strike for the time being. Be just a bit more clear-headed and safe in the mind. Like the Super Saaf premium detergent powder. They say it cleans like a dream.
Sri Lanka need to clean where they dream from for the moment.
Really difficult to airlift him because he's bowling at a flatter trajectory and is quick through the air, so his average speed is what, mid-90s to high 90s. 100 wickets now for him. Terrific all-round cricketer.
I believe there are only 3 cricketers in the world who've got 100 wickets and 1,000 runs in T20 internationals. Sikandar Raza, Shakib Al Hasan and Mohammad Nabi.
passionate about the game as well. You see him, you know, before the game, he's practicing, he's letting his players know what is expected out there against Sri Lanka. There's a little chit-chat with the bowlers, where to bowl to certain players. Very energetic on the ball, usually. 13 done, 69 for 5.
He's bowled out. Sikandar Raza 1 for 23 in his 4 overs. There have been a few oh dear moments today from both teams. Most would of course find it funny, but not really the person interested. And we call that being sold down the river as well.
Meet new Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
These are few moments in between a lot of good things from Zimbabwe's point of view. Very messy position, 69 for 5, Sri Lanka.
Yeah, a lot of hesitation. A lot of ordinary moments for the Sri Lankans, and this was embarrassing also for the Zimbabwean fielder. That's lifted for 6. That's gone all the way. Meaty blow.
Didn't really need to give it pace because the previous overs he was bowling it slower, around 79, 80 Ks. This one up in the hundreds, and it was bowled seam up. Shanaka waiting for it, long levers. Right now he's got no decision to make, Shanaka. He's got to bat like this.
Oh yes, finger has gone up, and that's the end of the Sri Lankan skipper. Quicker through the air, hard length, and beautifully taken behind the stumps.
I think that was a bottom edge. That's not easy to pick up. Dasun Shanaka's gone. This was quicker than the previous delivery. Well taken by Taylor. Standing so close. Wasn't a bottom edge, but picked it up nicely. Sri Lanka's captain gone. Only a bit of resistance. 34 to him. 75 for 6.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. करे moisturize or revitalize for nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
Dushmantha Chameera is a pacer. Average of 6, best of 24. So not great numbers for him. What he has to do is to make sure that Hasaranga is given some easy moments out there, because he's more than capable of hitting 4s and 6s, Hasaranga. But this game is now in favor of Zimbabwe. Running between the wickets have been very so-so.
Well, Sri Lankan fans will be disappointed because in the recent past, they've seen so many collapses with this batting lineup amongst good efforts. Look at the deviation. Brendan Taylor right behind it. 2 games ago, September 6th, I mentioned Sri Lanka played Zimbabwe in Harare, a 3-match series. Sri Lanka were bowled out for 80. Sikandar Raza 3. Brad Evans picked up 3, the main wicket takers in that game. So it's something they're unable to break free from, these collapses.
And it plays on your mind also, because you get that expression, or you talk to yourself saying, here we go again. So that's not a great scenario. 77 for 6.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Disappointing night for Sri Lanka with the bat so far, 77 for 6. It needs a Herculean effort from Hasaranga. It's played in the gap, and he will have the strike back.
And can you believe it? Moving swiftly across the grass was Tino. Tino Maposwa. Now, again, Ramiz, I'm harping a bit on the negatives. 94 all out against Bangladesh earlier in the year in Damul. But then again, in between, there are some wonderful efforts from this team. So that consistency, the up and down nature is something you struggle to figure out. Against India, 202, the game was tied. They lost on the super over. Tremendous chase. It really is a tough question to answer. Why?
They've got to remain in that in-between zone then. I mean, that's the only way out of this. Because in between, they've been absolutely outstanding. So he's got his 6 hitting bat now with him.
Pakistan's leading home appliances brand, Super Asia. Magic of one touch. That's what it's about. Shop online for Pakistan's #1 brand. You're at your...
Yeah, he's been very good. Yeah, he gets the ball to bounce. I mean, it's chalk and cheese when you compare the two teams in regard to energy and vibe and who wants to win this more. You're getting this constantly from Zimbabwe, more than Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka seemed to be just behind 8 ball, just listless most part of this contest.
If you look at the ages, I think Sri Lanka's average age would be around 31 now that Bhanuka Rajapaksa is also back in the team. And not the best or quickest of fielders. Apesh, taken, another one goes. It's Dushmantha Chameera. Maposa takes it comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the ball to bounce. He bowls at a good pace and a very good catch in the end. Because you don't expect the ball to travel all the way to you when you're fielding in that third man position. And very good grab in the end. Sliding, took it when he was on his knees. So an early exit, a very early exit for Chameera for 1, 80 for 7. Tikshana is in. And 7 down Sri Lanka. Just 3 strikes away from winning this. And their track record against Zimbabwe is overpowering. 7-2, something like that. They won 7 times, lost 2.
We were talking about the up and down nature. I mean, the only explanation can be approach. It's not the same day in, day out. What happens between the years, that consistency in thought process to keep you in that area where you can perform with intensity is what's in question.
That's nicely played away for a single. Yeah, I wanted a slash, possibly past point. Went fine and well taken. Fact is that whosoever you're playing, you've got to remain grounded. So you've got to respect the opposition, because T20Is are about performing on the night, on the day. Game can run away from you very quickly if you don't respect it or respect the opposition. You can be in a precarious situation like the Sri Lankans tonight. They're 82 for 7 after 15.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
The last 5 games has been very close, but tonight it's been all about Zimbabwe. Their bowling has been splendid. Chances his arm, deep in wicket, in play and taken. Another one. Kramer gets the wicket. It is the 8th wicket now down. Hasaranga wanted to hit this out of the park, but bottom of the bat and neatly connected. Zimbabwe now just 2 wickets away.
It's been an absolute procession. Yeah, look at the smiles on the faces. Joy all round, especially because they thought they had a middling score. Hasaranga gone for 8. It's 82 for 8.
Malinga in. Turns it away leg side, just be a single, but it has been so impressive. Started off with the new ball for Zimbabwe, back of a length all the way through. Hasaranga thought, well, have to take a dip. The catching again, very impressive from Zimbabwe. Elation. Sikandar Raza said that they wanted to cross the line. Well, it's very near now. On the other hand, it's important for Sri Lanka to get as close as possible, so they don't want to throw this away, because net run rate might well come into play in this try series. So yeah, might seem as if it's a lost cause, but try and get as close as possible.
If you're Zimbabwe, you take it and run. There's been some poor cricket from Sri Lanka, but you have to apply the pressure to induce the mistakes, and they've done that pretty much right from the start. Swelled that score of 162, and it's looking so far away now.
Beautifully bowled. Taylor with the inquiry for the stumping. Rashid Riwal said no, it's all good. Now Kramer with the confidence to just bowl those variations on a length. Forward defensive, 84 for 8.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize for nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
The bowling just kept on plugging away. The power play was brilliant with the new ball, but Sri Lanka never really got a partnership, and that was due to the pressure that Zimbabwe exerted with the ball. Evans drift down leg side, that'll just roll away to the fence. Probably a leg by yes.
Not ideal. Yeah, turns away in disgust actually as he goes back up to his mark. Need to be on target, just stay on the stumps. Hind leg is up.
Thinking about the second, but no. Flicker-free moment. Download the Flicker-free app now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Right now, Zimbabwe have a good 74 runs insured. And what really stood out for me was the new ball. It did swing, but the lengths that Zimbabwe were able to bowl. And Grava back of a length, hitting the pitch hard. And that set the tone. That first over really set the tone. And not afraid to bowl the short ball either.
Yeah, he's been good for Zimbabwe. Richard Ngarawa for a pretty long time actually. And right up at the front, what he possesses is that angle because he's a left armer, and then he does get the ball to shape if there's anything in the atmosphere. 2 for 11. Brilliant.
The short ball again, and another one. Kramer with the catch. Evans, who's been impressive again tonight, and Zimbabwe close in.
A lovely, lovely night out for the Zimbabwean bowlers. Up it goes into the air, too quick for him, and absolutely no mistake for Graham Cremer, who pouches that easily. Ihsan Malinga out for 1, and Zimbabwe 1 wicket away from victory now at 89 for 9.
$89 for 9. Juan Teixeira walks in. Evans on the stumps. 17 done. It is 89 for 9.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Zimbabwe, they've made such an impact today. Sorry reading, Shanaka threatened, but it's all too much. Zimbabwe have been fabulous in defending a par total. At the end of the innings, you might have thought that might have been 20 short, but it was enough. Always enough tea served here at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Garam garam chai being served. #1 brand, tea brand of Pakistan. Drifting down. Hello here. We had 100% confidence with dander-free air. Nice forward defensive.
Important for Zimbabwe this, to experience victory, to kind of make corrections as they go, batted better and got to what was a par score. In the end, really, it's seemingly some way above par. They've made it difficult for the batters here. A little help from them, the batters in the run-outs and near run-outs, giving their wickets away. Just didn't get started. But as a team, you want players in the side effecting victory, knowing what it is to contribute to victory and building on that as they go.
$90 for 9.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
The worms going different routes. It was Angrava who started it all off. It's hit to cover there. No. Another little mix-up.
Oh, it kind of might have been apt, you know, the run out to finish things off. Look at what Ngarava's done tonight, over the wicket to right-handers and also round the wicket as well. And a couple of wickets on a length, and you expect him with the ball new to swing it. The movement that he gets makes him a difficult customer to deal with. There's a consistency in length. And also with that height gets extra bounce. So not so easy to get away. Charged with the responsibility of starting Zimbabwe off well in the game, and did that beautifully today.
It's probably the first delivery that's actually pitched up. It's been back of a length, and that back of the length has been quite flicker-free. Like these guys, very flicker-free. The moment, flicker-free moment, download the flicker-free app now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Rava's been brilliant and be fitting if he gets this last wicket. And that's short ball again.
Yeah, here's a look. Just ducks back, not quite the length to hit an extra bounce. Hits high on the bat. And then doesn't quite get at that. Carries to third. Fantastic start. Wickets early, always want them in the power play.
And thrashes it away past cover, and he's hit it well enough and goes to the fence. Boundary after 5 overs, and that too for Theekshana.
He stumped this little flat bat. Manages to find a gap, and away it goes. Looking to try and put the final touches here. Zimbabwe would love to bowl Sri Lanka out rather than bowl out the 20 overs. Probably just feel better.
No, didn't pick it up. But that short ball again beats Theekshana for pace. It is 19 overs done, 94 for 9.
Onion की real power test करते हैं. Intense brushing. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. Onion की real power.
Meet new Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
Onion की real power test करते हैं. Here's strength. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. Onion की real power.
For Zimbabwe. And wickets in the middle overs and at the back end too. So the bowling performances really come together. Evans 3 overs, 2 for 8. Still getting seam movement.
And I guess today's lesson for the Zimbabweans is that you don't necessarily need to aim up at the 180, 190. You've got to kind of just set your stall out. Use the power play accordingly. Sufficient aggression with some sort of caution. And then in the middle overs, you've got to start once again. Oh dear. Didn't quite manage to get under it. Tashara survives. Doesn't go to hand. But wasn't happy with this short one. Yeah, and in talking about sort of formulating a score, just they have to work through the middle of the game and allow their all-rounders who can thump it at the back end the opportunity. Yes, try and keep the tempo up.
Has a go this time. Didn't like the This is all, and he's missed the stumps. He lost it in the lights, so couldn't take the catch, and then the throw misses the stump, so can't quite close it out yet.
Looked like it was going to be an easy one, actually, and in the end, he just can't see it. He's quite fortunate it doesn't. There you go. That's what happened, goes across there. And good luck seeing it if you're running in that direction. Today doesn't cost you anything.
Gets it down to fine, but now Tishanka feels that he should take on these last couple of deliveries. Tushara with the bouncer doesn't really trust him. But 2 more deliveries. Till the 20th over, but it's been Zimbabwe whose performance has really increased. after that first game against Pakistan. Throws back, hits it in the air down to deep point, still no single. So the final ball. Evans has just gone for 9. And he's 2 for 9 in 3.5 deliveries. They want to get another wicket.
Yeah, but wicket would be nice for sure. That's a top effort. 2 days in a row as well.
And he bowls in the Yorker fittingly. It is Evans who hits the stumps. And Sri Lanka bowled out for 95. Zimbabwe with a thumping victory. It has been a marked improvement on a couple of days. The bowling has been superb, their batting adequate, but captain Sikandar Raza wanted Zimbabwe to cross the line, wanted to get on that victory lap, and they've done it in some style.
Led from the front, Sikandar Raza. Top work done as well by Bennett, and then the bowlers went to work and they swelled that 162 with wickets in the power play. Early wickets, and Sri Lanka never recovered. So happiness for the Zimbabweans as they win here by 67 runs over Sri Lanka. Sanath Jayasuriya and Dasun Shanaka in conversation. Not happy, of course, haven't been happy throughout the whole game. Just things not quite going according to plan. And so to the drawing board they go. And for the Zimbabweans, corrections done. And they get a victory this time. Would like to build on that in the next game and continue to go from strength to strength.
Absolutely. Sikandar Raza demanded that they cross the line, and today the bowling really came to the fore. Yes, they batted well. You thought it was a middling total. It was a good total in the end. It was a very, very good one, because the way that Zimbabwe bowled and the way that they caught meant that Sri Lanka had no chance. Sri Lanka, well, they had problems with the batting this year. This is the third time that they've been bowled out for 100. Evans has been fabulous in these 2 games. This was perfect. Off-stump Yorker. Ishanka just backing away too much. But going for just 9 in his 4-over spell. He has been on the money. Sikandar Raza yet again with the bat. And he'll be very satisfied that Zimbabwe have been able to produce a performance and win convincingly. The initial fast bowling in the power play, Nissanka, Kaushal Mendes, Kaushal Pereira, didn't get many. It was only Shanaka with 34, but it was never going to be enough because of the quality that Zimbabwe produced with the ball. All out for 95 in just 20 overs.
Yeah, wonderful for the bowlers. A top night out. Everybody with something. 2 for Garava, 3 for Evans, 2 for 15 and 3 for 9. Those are the best of the lot. But everybody getting something out of the evening. And they'll be cock-a-hoop for getting their victory here and bowling Sri Lanka out for 95.
162, Zimbabwe got. Bennett 49, Sikandar Raza 47. And then Sri Lanka bowled out for just 95. 2 wickets for Grava, 1 for Burl, 1 for Mapusa, and 3 for Evans. 3 for 9 of 4 overs. Zimbabwe winning by 67 runs. So that means that Zimbabwe are on the board. They've got points and they've done well with the net run rate too. Pakistan, there's the victory against Zimbabwe the other day. Sri Lanka, well, they'll have to really pull their socks up because their net run rate have suffered because of this thumping from Zimbabwe that they've got. So, Zimbabwe having won by 67 runs. We'll take a little break. We'll come back with the post-match ceremony.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं इंटेंस ब्रशिंग हेलो हेयर अनियन शैम्पू विंस इन स्टाइल अनियन की रियल पावर
Meet new Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं इंटेंस ब्रशिंग हेलो हेयर अनियन शैम्पू विंस इन स्टाइल अनियन की रियल पावर
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Meet new Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं। हियर्स
Zimbabwe with the performance of note. Put into bat, got 162 for 8. Bennett 49, Raza 47. And then with the ball Sri Lanka out for 95, winning by 67 runs. Now it is time to join Ramesh Raja with the presentation.
Zimbabwe played a perfect hand, and they were outstanding on the night, on the day, because they batted well and then saw off Sri Lanka with the bat as well. So Sri Lanka bowled out for 95 and Zimbabwe had a terrific night of it. In the presentation party, we've got Honorable Sugat Tilakaratne. He's the Deputy Minister, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Sri Lanka. Ambassador of Zimbabwe is here with us, His Excellency Titus M.J. Abu Basuto. Welcome. Mr. Ehsan Jamil, he is sales partner, Vigotel Mobile. Mr. Asmatullah Khan Marwat, Jazz business partner. Mr. Muhammad Awais Ali on behalf of Inverex Electrical Vehicle EV. Mr. Farooq Shah, distributor, Hello Hair Shampoo. Mr. Ahmed Shahzad, sole distributor, Infinity Ventures, Super Saf. Right, may I invite Dasun Shanika, please, to come forward and receive the award. He took a absolute blinder to get rid of Sikandar Raza. Mr. Sogat Tilakaratne to present the PCB Moment of the Match Award. Mr. Ahmed Shahzad to please come forward and present the Super Saf Bowler of the Match cash award of 1,50,000 rupees to Richard Ngarwa. 2 for 15. Bowled superbly with the new ball. May I invite Mr. Asmatullah Khan to present the Jazz Superpower of the Day cash award of 1,50,000, in fact 1 lakh rupees, to 2 big sixes that were hit by Ryan Burl actually. So 2 massive shots earns him 1 lakh rupees. Mr. Farooq Shah will present the Hello Hair Shampoo 100% confident all-rounder of the match cash award of 1 lakh rupees to Sikandar Raza. Mr. Muhammad Awais to present the Inverex EV electrifying batter of the match cash award of 1 lakh rupees to Brian Bennett. Wonderful innings of 49. Player of the match will sign the bat for Vigotel Mobile Collaboration project in association with the Almara Foundation. Sikandar Raza for his brilliant all-round performance. 47 of 32 balls and 1 wicket in 4 overs. Right, may I invite the Sri Lankan captain to please come forward. This is a Vigotel Player of the Match trophy and cash award that maybe you can accept later on after you've done an interview with us. Right, Darshan. Yeah, a tough game for you, actually. Where did you go wrong then?
Absolutely. See, I think the intent was not there from the beginning, but credit to the Zimbabwean bowlers. They bowled at the right length with the mix-up. So, yeah, I think the start, if we play with the intent without losing wickets, we could have done a lot more better in this game.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a tough gig. What about the batting? Because blown away for just 95, you'd be disappointed because it was a very good batting surface.
Absolutely cannot accept with the players we got. the experience we got, especially all the players, I think, have played more than 50 games. So these are the tracks we must get the maximum out of the hit big. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that. Hopefully, we got a quick turnaround day after coming back, and hope to do much well than this.
Absolutely. I mean, tell me a little bit, because I played against Sanath Jayasuriya also. Temperamentally, how is he? I mean, how will he take this defeat? Will he have a strong word or two to tell the players?
Yes, of course. I think he should have strong words. How the cricket he played. He's been a legend of this game, and he know how to handle the situation. So he's been giving us a lot of confidence to play there. But unfortunately, we haven't done it well.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Better luck next time. There's still a lot of matches left in this tournament.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Right then, Sikandar Raza, where are you? Man of the moment, man of the match, right? Ehsan Jamil, Mr. Ehsan Jamil, to present the trophy and cash award of 300,000. You know, what is great about your cricket is the energy, the electrifying aspect of your cricket. And it appears from a distance that you want to improve in every game in all the aspects. You feel that you need to do that all the time, or you need to calm down a little?
No, I think I need to do it all the time, is because, Ramesh bhai, as a captain, you have to lead from the front in every department. So once you see the team captain trying to do all the right things, rock up for every training session, try and put effort in the fielding, bowling and batting as well, then I think because we have a very young squad, so I think everybody follows. So as a leader, I think these are the things that I need to do it. And as an individual, I feel like I need to do it even more. Because once I can have a good workout ethics as well, then I feel like everybody will follow.
You present your services in crunch moments of the match. I mean, how difficult is that?
I think that's why we play cricket, Ramesh bhai. You want to be out there when chips are down, and you want to try and do the dirty work or the tougher roles for the team. One, you're a senior guy. Two, you're a captain. So all those things, you know, all those moments where the team is looking for somebody, I think as a captain you have to raise your hand and try and do all the right things as well. I just insert myself with, I have no control over the result, but I guess if I'm trying, then my team is going to try with me as well.
Yeah. Which was the most pleasing part for you from leadership point of view, batting or bowling?
Neither. I think the most pleasing part is that there's a vision from the board to me as well to take the country forward. For me, the pleasing part is that I feel like all of us are trying to take the country forward in the right direction in an honorable, dignified way. And I think for me, that's the pleasing part when I look into my changing room and the way they're going about their business as well, the way they are happy for each other's success. I think that's probably the most pleasing part.
And finally, this is a big deal because, you know, Sri Lankans can be a handful. They're such a fantastic white ball team. What does this win mean to you?
Putting ourselves in a decent position to get to the final. I think that's what win does, but nothing to take away from Sri Lanka. We know how good they are. A bad game here then can happen. In a way, I'm glad that it happened against us, but I thought we were absolutely clinical. There were a few areas that I will address in the changing room, not on the mic, because we could have been better, but I thought most of the time, 90% of the time, we did the right things today.
Fantastic going, well done.
Thank you, Ramesh bhai.
Right, you heard it from the skipper, and that is what we have from the presentation ceremony down here as well.
Right, the victory for Zimbabwe. They've got points on the board. Now the next game, Pakistan take on Sri Lanka. That is on the 22nd. Join us then at 5:50 p.m. And that's it for tonight. So good night from Rawalpindi.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
Meet New Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrink pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं. Here's strength. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. अनियन की रियल पावर.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Meet New Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं. Here's strength. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. अनियन की रियल पावर.
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Kare moisturize or revitalize. For nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
लैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Meet New Light and Glow BB Cream. Hydrates, skin को brighten and even tone करे, oil absorb करे, shrinks pores और दे full coverage makeup look all day. Light and Glow BB Cream.
अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं. Intense brushing. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. अनियन की रियल पावर. अनियन की रियल पावर टेस्ट करते हैं. Intense brushing. Hello Hair Onion Shampoo wins in style. अनियन की रियल पावर.
What a win for Zimbabwe then. We are back on pitch side and what a performance. You've got to say Zimbabwe in their 20 overs made 162 for 8. Bennett amongst the top scorers once again. Sikandar Raza, you can never really take him out of the action. 47 in just 32 balls. And in response, Sri Lanka were bundled out for 95. Evans took 3 wickets, but Ngrava with that wonderful opening spell in that power play. You've got to say overall, it was a clinical performance by Zimbabwe and they won it by 67 runs. We're back on pitch side just discussing this win of Zimbabwe over Sri Lanka, and we've also been joined by a very, very special guest, somebody who's provided much needed impetus at the top for Zimbabwe. I've been joined by Brian Bennett, and alongside him we've got Pami Mbangwa. Brian, firstly, congratulations on the win. Fantastic win for you. Now it's 249s for you. Twice in a row we've seen that. It seems to be the golden number. One short of a half century. You know, it was really good watching you out there. What was it like for you?
Yeah, obviously 49's not too much on my brain whilst I'm out there in the middle, but yeah, obviously it was nice to get the runs on the board in the last 2 games. Bit of confidence going into the series, so hopefully I can carry on for the next 2 games.
Now, you spoke about, the fact that it gives you a lot of confidence, and just in terms of you start well on a positive note. What is the plan, though? Because we've seen Zimbabwe has done well in the power play against Pakistan, and now you're seeing it against Sri Lanka as well. So what's been the talk around how to approach that power play?
I think it's just mainly just playing your games, knowing where your scoring areas are, and just being positive up in the middle, up in the top there. Yeah, look, listen, the conditions are a bit different. It's my first time in Pakistan, so it's more of just like trying to adapt and just know where I can score my shots. And that's really the same thing as just keeping it simple as well.
What is it that the guys who've been before told you to expect in turning up here with regard to the wickets?
Yeah, obviously with the dew factor there is a bit of difference there. We don't get that in Zimbabwe, so just maybe a bit of a skiddy nature. That's really the main thing that we've sort of talked about, and maybe some swing there at the top of the order as well. So not too much to talk about, but yeah.
As a young guy, I mean, aggression is generally the way it goes in 2020 cricket, isn't it? Tempering that with regard to the plan. In the first 6, you've got to kind of try and take it to the bowlers, but to do it kind of cautiously or responsibly enough. What are the discussions with coaches amongst batters as you set your stall out?
I think the main thing is there when you walk in for the power play is just to be positive. Yeah, not to be reckless, but try know where your scoring shots are, like I said before. Yeah, and there's not being reckless, just in the gaps. There's obviously field restrictions, so if you get the gap early on, it's normally 4 as well. So yeah, it's just keeping it simple, and yeah.
I thought you'd say something like, "Nah, I just whack it. Doesn't matter what the situation is. I go in first and I whack it." Have you found it easy enough to adjust from format to format? Because you're right up at the top of the order all the time. So do you change anything particularly?
Obviously, in the test matches, it's a little bit different. But in the white ball cricket, 50 overs and T20s, I like to be attacking. I don't change my game too much. There's a saying that I always say is see ball, hit balls. That's what I try to go by as well.
I mean, you know, Pommy spoke about whacking the ball from word go, but just in this format, you know, how important is rotation of strike? Because I know we talk about being positive, we talk about hitting those boundaries, but just rotating the strike, talk about the significance of that.
I think definitely it is an important factor in the game. I think in the power play it is a little bit harder to try to rotate the strike, obviously with the field restrictions. But I think, yeah, definitely in the power play, if you can do that, if you're not getting the boundary, I think it puts the bowlers a bit under pressure, especially with Zimbabwe. We've got right hand, left hand in the top order. So, yeah, definitely rotating the strike in the power play is definitely a big thing, but it is much more difficult in the power play than later on.
You're 2? Yeah?
Yeah.
Turning 23 this year or no already?
I had 2 and 22 about 10 days ago.
Okay, well, happy birthday from me. In kind of discussing what you do as an experienced player, and I'm talking about gleaning stuff from the guys who are senior in your team and the guys who are trying to sort of pass off as much information as they can to you. What is it that has been formulated on this particular trip so that you guys are ready, not just for here, but for India as well?
I think it's just mainly the preparation, I think. I think for me, the more I do before I come into bat in the actual match, the nets I do, the footage I watch of bowlers, I think that really helps when I come into the game. I'm very clear and I don't have too much things going in my head. So I think that's mainly what we try to do, just prepare well, so when you come into the match, you know exactly what's going to happen.
Also, just, you know, parting thoughts. We don't want to keep you here. You can go back and celebrate. But Sikandar Raza, you know, he's just such a force to reckon with overall when you see him, his contributions on the field. But his leadership, what is his leadership like? I mean, is he one of those, you know, you have different leadership styles. Some guys like to be slightly more authoritarian in that regard. Some are more sort of the kind who take the team together. And what is his leadership style?
I think, yeah, definitely I've played all my T20s under Raza, so I think he's just someone that backs. We are quite a young team, so he's just someone that backs his teammates. There's not too much. I don't know how to say it, but he just